And welcome to today's stream. There we are in Verona. As I told you yesterday and last week, we are gonna do the comeback from Verona to Rome today with the amazing Avro RJ. You know that I really like the type. It's a decent simulation of it, nothing too crazy realistic, but yeah, really enjoyable. I just have to fight a little bit with the flight model, not too much actually, but yeah, this is the beautiful Avro RJ. Look at this beast. We're gonna fly the Alitalia 1456 flight today, which was the call sign, I mean, according to ChatGPT at least, used from Alitalia to go from Verona indeed, and Rome. Look at this aero brake system with the, this is a strobe light or what? Well, whatever. Look how it's done inside. Super light there. And there we have it in all its beauty. I really love the type. I mean, look at these engines, so small, but we have 4 of them, which make this plane extremely reliable. Yeah, and let's go inside. Look at this madness. All right, so let me just connect a couple of stuff. Ground power unit. I want to have the battery on and the external power. All right, and I want the no smoking, nav lights, and that's it for the moment. Okay, I don't want this. I don't remember what this does, to be honest, but whatever. To remove the, yeah, as you know, to remove the oh boy, the yoke. Usually you press something under the yoke in MSFS, but in this case you can't do it like that. You have to use this one here, basically the pedal adjuster, and you're gonna have your yoke disappear. Continue. Verona to Rome. Oh wow, we have a nice tailwind in the runway scheduled for landing by the controller. Very interesting. So we do expect 61 passengers, zero fuel weight 30.5 and fuel 5.5. Let's go here. Import. Start refueling. We can take 10 minutes. I mean, it's fine. Start refueling, and then you have to go here and start boarding. Everything will set up automatically. Look at that. Wow. With the music included, which I don't like at all, of course. I don't know if it's, I don't think it's under copyright, but you never know. Okay, let's go out. Ooh. Can I lock it? All right. And should I lock it from here as well? Okay, never mind. But if I do this, wait a second, I want to try this. Oh wow, it does unlock actually. Very interesting. Okay, super cool. All right, checklist. I'm gonna need some checklists for sure today. This is an extremely complex plane. Okay, not extremely complex plane. This is an exaggeration. The DC-6 is extremely complex, but this one is a complex plane for sure. Liners, Avro RJ checklist. Let's go. So, battery 1 and 2 on. Nav lights are on. No smoking are auto. Cabin emergency lights armed. Let's go. Brake select yellow. Yeah, select parking brake on. Autopilot master, avionic master on, and yaw damper as well, which is above here. So yaw damper, autopilot master, avionic master, everything come on. Ground is odd day today, so bravo. sorry, alpha. Anti-skid on. Okay. Yellow and green left spoiler on. Alright, standby. Inv gen. It's already armed. Let me do a reset. Okay, both armed. And then gallery on. Generator 1 and 4 both off. And reset. And set correctly. APU gen on. But yeah, we're gonna wait for it. We're gonna start the APU after. And let's do the FMC part. Let's go here. Oh wow. Let me do this immediately. FIS and align IRS because it can take a while. Okay. Alright. FMC. Pausing it. There we go. Route. So to import your route here, you have to go. Wait. I was done. Was it here? No, okay, yeah. No. You have to go in your FMC. Index. Load sim brief route. Let's go. Request. Nice. This is it. Right. Yeah, looks pretty good. Gavra. Okay. Retab. Should be the next waypoint. Yeah, alright. So, let me link the iPad. We're going to check the departure now. So it's out of the way. I remind you we are sitting in Verona. We're going to fly the Avro RJ today. If you have any question, feel of course free to ask. Alright, there we go guys. So, Verona, runway 04. You know, Verona is one of those airports in which you take off and land from the opposite runway, usually at least. I mean, you're not really forced to do it in Verona, because as you can see, we have a nice taxiway, Tango, even if it's the military area. But yeah, usually in real life they do this in Verona. You can check in Flight Radar, and they take off runway 22 and they land runway 04. So today we're gonna take off runway 22. We have the ITF6 Bravo departure, which is this one here. Couple of altitude constraint, nothing too crazy. Take off, left turn, and we follow the procedure. It's a non-air nav. Well, you can shoot this one just with your VR. Very cool. Which, for example, if you have the 146 and not the Avro, I don't know now if the 146 it's fine on following the GPS track, but yeah, in the past wasn't the best. So I'm checking if there is any initial climb. I don't see anyone. So yeah, initial climb will be 10,000 feet. I go back here. Departure. Runway 22. ITF 6 Bravo. Execute. Okay. Index. Let me go back here. Yeah, we have to do this, of course. So we did the position, navigation data, flight plan is done, and we did the departure. What's this? Oh wow, this is very cool. Let me see something. Oh yeah, I can't do it now. But yeah, anyway, let's go back here. Performance. All right. So we're gonna cruise 310. Wait a second, let me clear this. Oops. No. Okay. 310 on the cruise. Yeah, indeed. Alright. Then, zero fuel weight. It's 30.5. Okay. Reserves is gonna be 1.9er. Fuel is, of course, they are still loading fuel, but the final one will be 5.5 tons. All right. Yeah, actually, we wasn't the best choice to do 10 minutes for refueling, because we can't start APU during refuel, and it's not even. Yeah, probably it's realistic, but yeah, we don't really care. about weight here, doing nothing. 270 and 12 knots. Yeah, I don't know here if I have to. Yeah, I have the ISO deviation, it's plus 0.2 at the moment. Should I set it? Okay, oh wow, yeah, that's cool. Pretty cool. Transition altitude is correct. Wow, that's very interesting. So it does sync the transition altitude. Let me go back to aircraft here. So 75% on boarding, 73% on yeah, on refueling. Look at this machine. Unicorn 1228. Transponder is fine. 1228 set and lock. Then let me see what we can do. Can we continue? No, I don't think so. Check something here. Okay, this does disappear actually. No, I can't hear it as well. I don't have in the checklist to turn on brake fans. Even if, yeah, in the 146 checklist I do have it, so that's pretty strange. I'm gonna turn them on, to be honest. Okay. Yeah, we have to wait the refueling because 2 minutes, because we can't start up APU otherwise. I mean, we could do it, of course. Let's try to be realistic. Let's enjoy the area. Verona is pretty cool. I mean, close to mountains, as you can see there. The city is even closer than this. It's right there somewhere. We have, of course, as you can definitely see, a custom scenery, as I always have in Verona. Oh, Roma went offline. This can be very interesting. So after takeoff, we should check which runway is in use in real life, because I'm not so sure that they are using 1.6, to be honest. In Rome. Oh my, let me do this as well. Yeah, there's not, I mean, oh wow, you have VNAV page. Okay, that's very interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna keep VNAV page here. Are we done? 1 minute, 94%. Almost there. We can turn on the APU generator in the meantime. Look at this. Of course, we don't have any electricity. We have external power. And that's it at the moment. Refuel selected. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, that's very interesting. Should be finished. Yeah. Refueling complete. Let's go. Starting APU.
Boarding is complete.
So yeah, we don't have any hydraulic pressure. That's why. Oh yeah. Let me see something. No. Oops. Never mind. So APU is starting. Everything is locked. Yeah, pay attention. I don't know why I have this problem. Never mind that. Well, still IRS aligning, by the way. Okay. APU available. APU gen is on. Disconnect. I mean, external power off and disconnect. Okay. Then DC pump. We already checked it. It's not really doing anything, to be honest. So off AC pump. AC pump for the check is on and PTO on. Okay. Nice. Both off. Okay. Doors, air stays, weight and fuel, everything is done. FMS is set up, FIS is on, IRS are aligning, engine anti-ice. Armed. What? No, engine anti-ice on. Flight deck emergency lights armed. Not on, but armed. Then parking brake is set already. Thrust lever off. Hydraulic, it's off. We just check it. Center tank transfer. It's auto now. Ice detect on. Nice. Fuel quantity verified. It's verified. And seat belts are on. All right. Okay. So we're ready for startup engine. We can do today. Yeah, let's do it. Let's check if we have any interesting information on the performance calculator of SimBrief for this plane here. No. Come on. No, I did a mess. Our flight plan. Okay, let's go. All right. So let's see. You can of course import from your last flight plan. So Avro J running you to Verona. We do have all the runway. Takeoff weight, it's okay. All right, we just have Toga. Okay, Toga Max or Flex, that's fine. Flaps, okay, flaps 18. Bleed auto. Yeah, bleed auto. Actually, bleed is on the APU in the Avro. This is fine. Flex assumed temperature enable. Improve. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so redo flex assumed 50 degrees. 119er, 119er, 129er. Very interesting. Let me see what we got here. Let me see. So redo. And we can check the temperature. Oh wow, 28 degrees. So we can actually change this. Okay. V1. Oh, wait a sec. Let me click this. V1 118. It's okay. I mean, it's 1 knots of difference. But yeah, interesting. We had quite a lot of the rating. Very cool. V2 is 129er. We do got 129er. Nice. Initial climb 10,000. All right. Very cool. I mean, I really like the performance calculator from SimBrief. Okay, since we don't have one in this plane here. Cabin landing altitude. Sorry, actually, landing altitude. It's not this. Landing altitude is okay. Yeah, it's 0 feet. We are gonna go to Rome, which is at sea level. Okay, so temperature is set. V speeds are fine. Flight director. DME on. Okay. DME it's on. The radio are set. V2 is okay. Okay. We are ready to push back and start up. All right. Let's go. So let's do. Well, I'm not gonna do a briefing. We are alone in Verona, so we're gonna push back, facing north, east, and then we're gonna taxi there into the runway. Okay.
Cabin is secured.
Okay, thanks. Set. Shocks removed. Let's go. Wow, APU air is off during pushback. This is pretty interesting. Oh, I don't have any. I completely forgot the fuel pump for the APU. But anyway, it does start in any case. Start pushback. Release parking brake. Okay, so APU air and packs are off already. Fuel pump 4 on. Let's go. And let's start this process. Start master on. Start selector. It's on. Oh wait, we have to start with number 4. And let's go. It's 10% and 2 fueling. Starting number 4. and 2 is here. I'll give you some volume. Alright, fueling. We are starting this one. Super quiet. I think from external view you can hear some noise. From here is really quiet, to be honest. Yeah, I can hear a little bit of bass sound. But super quiet. It's more noisy from the cabin. Which is very interesting. QNH is 1018. Which is split. Oh no, this is the... Okay, parking brake set. This is the radial altimeter. Okay, 1018, 1018. Okay, no, it's linked. Alright, 1018. Heading is 22. Okay. Starting number 3. Let's go. This stuff I'm gonna keep it off. I don't really get what... I mean, I don't think we do have weather radar at all, to be honest. Fueling. Oops. No, no, no. What the fuck? Okay. Fueling. Now we're starting this one. It's a long process to start up an Avro. Yeah, they wouldn't be happy at all in Germany. Yeah, they always clear you like... what they do say? Yeah, it is. They told you like clear to start up. Basically, you can start up on stand, and so after pushback, you're gonna be pretty fast to get out of the way. But okay, number 3 is online. Starting number 2. Let's go. A very interesting D-rate today. I also like about Just Flight, they just put the toggle button here as PMDG does. I mean, who cares if PMDG does it? It's not under copyright. I mean, people, other company not even put a toggle button, which is super bad, to be honest. Legs here. Okay. And we are still missing one engine to start up. Okay, number 2 almost done. Alright, and starting number 1. Let's go. I don't know if we do have weather radar or the basic one, or we do have nothing. And fueling. Transponder on. I've completely forgot the beacon because probably it's not. Maybe it's just no. It's on the checklist, but it's not marked. That's why. Okay. Look at this set of engines. Oh yeah. Nice sound. Super shy sound. Oh yeah, it's cool. Okay. We do have oh no. Okay, yeah, almost. After start. Okay. All right. Start selector off. Start master is off. Engine anti-ice not required. I don't know why they turn on engine anti-ice during startup. To be honest, it's still a mystery to me. I didn't ever really check, to be honest. Generator 1, generator 4, both on. APU air is gonna come online as packs 1 and 4. Sorry, and 2. Brake fan auto. Okay, it's here on the checklist. Engine pump 2 and 3. This is very interesting. So 2 engines are dedicated to electricity, and the other 2 to provide hydraulic pressure. But we do have a lot of other system. We have AC pump and we have PTU as well. Oh, I mean, everything is on. Heaters on. Let's go. Flap set 18. Look at this flap system. Okay. So again, this plane to take off with APU on. We're gonna switch it off during climb. Alright. Flap set. Yeah. Parking brake is on, I know. Nice. Flaps is set. Trim. You have to press here to set the trim. Let me check if it does set. Maybe not like that. Come on. Is it set? Okay, yeah. Trim set. So theoretically, yeah, we still do have it, but I guess it's for due to parking. Wait, let me see. We don't have lights. Okay, no, that's fine. Parking brake set. Takeoff config is okay. We don't have any rain. Shut up. So ignition is gonna stay off, and then we have the before takeoff. Let's go. Parking brake released. Let me see if we have nice set here during taxi. Yeah. Yeah, I do have a... Okay, I'm gonna reduce now because it's gonna start roaring quite a lot after Toga. Where is the ground speed here? I don't even know that. I don't even know if there is ground speed indicator. Okay, should be this one. Yeah, to the left. Slow down a bit. Wow, I can feel the... Super quiet for now. Not really a fan of this departure. Well, yeah, it's a quite a sudden turn. Okay, idle. And let's stop here. Alright, we didn't arm auto throttle. Oh wow, super long to brake. Parking brake set. So, auto throttle, yeah, it's now the moment. Landing lights on. I'm gonna turn on this one as well. Strobe on. Let's go. And auto throttle armed. Let's give a check on VATSIM. Okay, nobody's around here. Let's go. Yeah. All right. Brake release. Wow, it's... Yeah, we have a little bit of sun in front. Increase this. Okay. Let's go. So after takeoff, LNAV, and we're gonna climb. Yeah, we're gonna climb with VNAV probably. Hi, Chris. I'm fine. How are you? Let's go. All right. Oof. Yeah, I want to try VNAV, but I'm not so sure that it's gonna work properly. Let's go. Maybe a little bit of sound. All right. Engine is stable. Brake release. Toga.
Cabin crew, please take your seats for takeoff.
Check thrust.
That's quiet.
Thrust set. Airspeed alive. Knots.
Check.
Positive climb.
Gear up.
Gear up selected.
Wow, this engine are killing the view.
Gear up.
Okay.
Lights out.
Follow the flight director. Trim up a little bit. Super quiet. Do you mean ill or you wrote? Ah, yeah, I guess you wrote ill. Yeah, get some rest. Autopilot. Okay. So now, yeah, speed on me, please. 180 on the speed. LNAV. Okay. Vertical speed. 1000 feet per minute. Yeah, I don't know if I should. Okay, let me see. Initial climb. Should I set climb power? Yeah. Climb power. Yeah, climb power set. Let's accelerate and get the
Speed checked. Flaps 0.
indeed. Flap 0 set. This is the Lake of Garda. Look at that. The biggest lake in Italy. Typical view out of Verona. Look at this hill. Alright, now we're gonna pick up some speed. Yeah. Accelerate. Okay, after takeoff, flaps is up, climb power set, engine air is coming on. Okay, engine air on, APU air off, APU off, APU coming off, PTU off. Okay, let's go. Let's go. On the turn, increase climb rate 1500 and speed. Now we can really accelerate. Speed 250 for the climb, and then we should switch to Mach. Oh wow, 280. Wow. Yeah, after of course 10,000 feet, Mach 0.60. Let's go. Range of map. Change this. It can give us a direct, of course. Nobody is online. We can go direct to Lumav. Let's go immediately. Lumav on top and execute. Alright, let's go. Range. Okay. And fly level change. Let's climb. Also because we have to climb fly level 310 today, which is not that low. Okay, climbing like a monster. Wow. We're that far already. It's this side, yeah. Yeah, that's Lake of Garda. Okay, let's get out of this terrain. Yeah, sun is already setting, as you know. Winter is coming. Days getting shorter. Yeah. So, passing 10,000 feet. We're gonna set landing lights off. Fasten seatbelt off. Wait a sec, let me... This can goes off. Everything looks fine to me. 250, we're gonna accelerate 280 after 10,000 feet. Yeah. Let's go for it. Use Simbri for a more accurate speed. What do you mean? Do we have the climb? I don't see it. Yeah, I just read the checklist and it's saying so it's saying okay, switch to Mach 0.67 or 0.71 seems good. Use in brief for a more accurate speed. Which I have no idea how to check, to be honest. But yeah, whatever. We're gonna climb at speed 0.66 when we reach it. Okay. Look at this machine. What a beautiful bird. We have some weather around here. Oh yeah, no, we don't want to stop to climb. Continue climb, flight level 210 at least. Okay. Let's go. Alright, 10,000 feet, acceleration, 280 knots. Set. Landing lights off. Seatbelts off. Let's see, do we have seatbelts? No. Ah, wait, there was the no smoke. Actually. Oh yeah, we do have it. Look at how it's done here. It's not in every seat, but it's just there. Wow, oops. No. I want to go back. Wow, look at the quality of the interior. Oh my god. This is too good. Imagine. No, is it working? Oh boy. Wow. I didn't know that. Ah, no. Oh, no. I wanted to check if. Wow, look at this toilet where it's basically you are into the cabin. Look at that. So this is a toilet. No, what the fuck. Wow. And this is not, of course. Incredible. So basically you have people peeing behind you when you're flying it. Very interesting. 30,000 feet, by the way. Let's continue climb, flight level 250. Let's go. Let me check VATSIM. So this is us. We are heading to Rome. And we need to check what's happening in Rome in real life, because there was a controller line, was setting up runway 16, but we have tailwind, so I'm not so sure about that. Let's give a check. In Rome, yeah, they are landing 16. Wow, okay, never mind. So we're gonna use runway 16. Let me close this. Very interesting. Look at that. How beautiful is this plane? Wow. It's a little bit quiet to me. No, other than that, it's a really cool one. Let's give it a standard view. Look at this machine. Oh my god. Yeah, we have to climb quite a lot, to be honest. I'm not so sure we're gonna make that height. We are already at Lumav. Now we can go direct to Gavra, actually. What is this? Okay, Gavra on top. Yeah, let's go. And we have to check the procedure pretty soon. Yeah, probably this altitude is due to the fact that in Rome we're gonna have a long arrival procedure, which we are not gonna do, of course. We are gonna cut through it for sure. But let me check the traffic. So we do have some traffic detail here. This is us. We have a traffic expected to land right with us, which probably just took off. Oh, I see him. Okay. We're gonna get there before him. because yeah, we have a better arrival. We have a traffic from, okay, it's pretty busy as you can see. We have a Copenhagen traffic 10 minutes before us. Then we have this traffic here from Reggio Calabria, one from Barcelona. So yeah, we will have to be sharp today. We will have to be sharp also because we are accelerating now, so the traffic from Reggio Calabria doesn't really scare me because we are using runway 16 in Rome. It's coming from the south, so we will have to do like, you know, classical kind of traffic pattern procedure, at least. Overfly the airport and then come back. We have a direct path to the airport. We are here now and we are also accelerating on top of that. So yeah, I think we will get there pretty before him. But we need to check the arrival procedure. So as always, we're gonna wait until we get to Mach 0.66 and then we're gonna check the arrival procedure. Let's continue climbing in the meantime. Pretty high already. It's gonna be dark when we reach Rome, of course. There is no controller, unfortunately. Oh, incredible. There is in Milan today, but we are not in there. There is one in Naples. Nobody doing ATC in Rome at the moment. Maybe they will come online, I don't know. I don't know. And that's also a reason because, yeah, I a lot of time fly in exotic area because, yeah, even in Europe. I mean, unless you fly always in Germany, especially Frankfurt, which, yeah, it's Frankfurt. Oh yeah, it's Frankfurt Friday today. Look at this. Yeah, there is an event every Friday in Frankfurt with full ATC. They have, as you can see, yeah, delivery. They have 3 ground, tower. They don't have approach. Very interesting. It's quite of a mess there. Yeah, it's terrible actually without approach because look at all this traffic they have to do. I mean, they have to get sequenced by themselves. Oh my god, look at this, wow. But yeah, I was checking a little bit the default delivery we do have of the Avro. We have some interesting stuff, some of them I don't know. So what we're gonna do, yeah, we're not gonna have time to check them all, but I'm gonna check some of them at least. Let me prepare it. Okay, I've already here. Yeah. Deliveries, okay. So we have some interesting airline. We have SAS, Scandinavian. We have Lufthansa. We have Air France. We do have a Swiss. We do have, of course, British Airways. I already have a British Airways Avro in Volanta, which is in London City at the moment, I guess. Yeah, it's in London City. Which the problem of London City is it's not that good, the default scenery, which is kind of a problem. Yeah, the top of climb, we experienced this last time as well, is completely wrong. I mean, we're not gonna make 310 there at all. Top of descent should be quite more accurate. But yeah, let's continue climb for now. We're gonna switch to max speed pretty soon, thankfully, otherwise it's gonna take forever to climb. This is Adriatic Sea. Can we see the terrain? Yeah, look at that. You can see both coastline of Italy. Right there. This is Corse, probably. Yeah. This is the Tyrrhenic Sea. How is it called in English? Tyrrhenian Sea. Not Tyrrhenic. And this is the Adriatic Sea, so you can see them both. Alright, almost there. So yeah, when saying I want to check a little bit of, I mean, of course, we do know what kind of ops this airline does. Yeah, Lufthansa is very interesting, of course, because you can learn a lot about VATSIM flying in Germany, as I just told you, because it's full of ATC usually. And it's pretty cool, the Avro, because you can do regional ops. of course, you can use the A320 as well, but yeah, I actually, yeah, it's more interesting to me use this for very short flight. But yeah, whatever. So yeah, we do have some interesting airlines that use this in the past, or at least some airline under the control of those. For example, for Alitalia, the Avro was used by I guess was Alitalia Express under the call sign AliExpress, which is a pretty interesting one. Okay, 1013. All right. Okay, so we have to check the procedure. It's time for that. Okay, so this is what we expect. Classical. We're gonna have ILS whiskey. 16 left. This is a typical. As you can see, we do have tailwind, not in use runway according to SimBrief, but to Navigraph, and also SimBrief at this point. But we did check that is actually the runway in use in Rome. Let's give another check here. Wait a sec. Wait a moment. I have to check something. Okay. All right. So, yeah, apparently, you just saw it, that is considered not in use. Wow, look at this plane, going to Mauritius. But it is actually in use. So the point is, we have some traffic for sure. Yeah, this is gonna be very interesting. We're gonna, of course, report that we want to use runway 16 left. But yeah, this is gonna be interesting for sure. Okay, let's go back here. All right. So this is what we expect. So RTEB 3 alpha. We have all the constraint, as you know, and then the ILS whiskey. We're gonna set up the frequency now. It's a category 3 approach. This plane can shoot category 2, I'm quite sure. So radial altimeter 163. Yeah, I'm gonna set up everything. And when we start descending, we're gonna start descending at top of descent, but of course then we're gonna go direct to Exama. So basically to RTEB, sorry. No, it's to Exama, yeah, which is basically the initial part of our approach. Arrival. So it's the ILS whiskey 16 left. Exama is the RTEB 3 alpha. Execute. Okay, there we go. We do have all the procedure there. Well, actually, at top of this time, we can we can just go direct to Exama itself and see if we have any difference. All right, so yeah, that's fine. We have to set up a little bit of stuff here. So the frequency is 108.1 set 108.1 set. Okay, 108.1, 108.1. Course is 159er. Oops. 159er set. Let me see something. Okay, VNAV button is not functioning. Interesting. 159er. As always, if you have any question, feel free to ask. 159er, 159er. Frequency is fine and active. The radio altimeter it's 163. So it's 162, 164, 16, 163, something like that. That's perfect. Yeah, fine. We're almost at the cruise altitude and ready to descend. I'm joking, I mean. I'm gonna go direct to Exama and see. Weather in Rome is kind of okay. Okay. Alright, pretty curious to be honest. To see if we do have any update here. They are still using... Oh, look at this plane from Shanghai. They are still using runway 16. So 16 left is of course this one. Is very typical to land there in Fiumicino. 1,000 to go. Let's let the plane to level off. So again, we're gonna wait top of descent and then we're gonna go direct to Exama and report our intention. Because as I showed you previously, we have a traffic landing 8 minutes before us from Copenhagen. We do have a traffic 1 minute behind us and another one from Barcelona. Shouldn't be a problem unless this traffic here decide to use runway 3. Runway 34. Which is not the active one. So yeah. Okay, this guy is using 16 for sure. And this one is from Copenhagen, we will see. It's not that far from us. Okay. I do have the torch on. No. Okay, level off. Look at this beauty. Look at this beauty. Wow. Zoom in. Okay. Top of the sun is in 30 miles, more or less. This side here. Okay, this is 5 miles. Let me do this. Okay, that's better. Heading is set. A little bit to the left. Alright. We don't even have wind indicator, right? So in cruise actually, VNAV, okay, 0.7. Alright. Let's accelerate. Yeah, we're doing 390 on ground speed. I guess we have some headwind, to be honest. I don't know. Oh yeah, whatever. So I want to check something. We go to index. Approach. Yeah, flaps 33, but if I set up flaps 24 here, it does change. Yeah, it does change. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, we're gonna approach flaps 24. Let me select it already. We can calculate the performance with SimBrief, of course. Super function. Yeah, you can actually calculate performance, takeoff and landing performance from SimBrief itself for many planes. Alright, so we are at Mach, almost at Mach 0.7. Pretty close to top of descent. Yeah. So let me check the situation. So we have this traffic, which is landing, runway 16, that's fine. This one here, it's slow. I guess it's gonna go for runway 16 as well. Then we have this Itaro. And then we have another traffic from Barcelona, which is a little bit... I mean, it's not that close compared to us. It's 5 minutes behind, like that, something like that. So... yeah, what we're gonna do now is go direct to final, so Exama. Okay. Execute. See if there is any update on the top of descent. Probably should already descend. 72 miles, yeah. Let's go down. descent. Flight level 210, vertical speed. Okay, let's maintain Mach 0.7 for now. Okay, descending. Let me do the checklist. We have to. Yeah, we didn't have time at all to check the other airline of the Avro, but whatever. We're gonna do it another time. Decision height set. Landing altitude set. Landing speed. We have to check them now. Well, I'm gonna write here before. So LIRF. Okay. LIRF. Traffic. Direct Exama. That's Exama, right? Yeah. Expect expect ILS 16 left. Okay. So this is done. It's fine. Then we have to calculate performance here. Okay, steer runway 16. Wow, the traffic is from Copenhagen. Oh wow, wow, Scandinavian 49er November. This is a real life flight. 49er November. Wow. Cool. A320neo. A320neo. Yeah, this is a guy doing a real ops. Like very real ops. Wow, beautiful. Do we have any? Okay. But what we need now is this. Landing performance. So traffic, sorry, this is the airport, Rome. The runways collect landing weight 3-4 tons. Do we have any indication of that here? We can calculate, of course. 4.6. I'm gonna calculate the performance based on that. So 346. Flap setting. Ah, wow. Ah, this is bad. Yeah. I don't even know what this is, to be honest. Okay, we're not going. Yeah, this is bad because I can't set up flaps 24, which I want to do today. Yeah. So we can't calculate performance. I don't know what this is. It's brake setting. Aero brake, I guess. Ah, yeah, aero brake open or close. It's open, of course. But yeah, never mind. We have enough runway, of course. Actually, yeah, the performance calculator is, of course, more useful when you have a short runway, and in that case, you're gonna use runway. Sorry, we're gonna use. Let's increase a little bit. Flaps 33 for sure. So that's fine. Okay. So in that case, we're gonna land run with flaps 24. 127 is the VREF. So we're gonna approach speed 132. That's fine. Let's descend here. We can descend until 4,000 feet. Okay, let me increase a little bit. Okay, we are very high. 2,500 on the descent. Let's increase our rate of descent. Okay, like this for the moment. Yeah, we're very high. Okay, let's go 3,000. Okay. 3,000 checklist, please. Yeah, there's nothing we can do now. PT1. Okay, and then we have to wait 10,000 feet. All right. This is fine. So we're gonna have to remember to set up Toga at some point, which is not in the checklist. I don't like it. Yeah, technically, I guess you should switch D from climb to Toga in case of go around. But yeah, not now. Okay. zoom in. Let me see. I keep have the feeling of the torch on, but it's not on. All right. Okay, 20 to 40 miles, 34 miles from Exama. We are still at 20,000 feet. We are pretty high. Well, let's go down. Okay, everything is using runway 16, so it's totally fine. 1228, yes, of course, because we chat with them. Okay, don't worry. I'm gonna check the speed in case we overspeed. Let's go down fast. We can go to 4,000 feet now. Which we are gonna be right on Exama. Okay, let's continue descent like this. We have a little space. A little bit of space, I guess. Yeah, not too much. So let's continue descent. Of course, we do have air brake if we need. Auto brake, whatever. No, it's air brake or spoiler. Transponder on, of course. I don't know where is the terrain indicator. Yeah, I knew it in the 146. I don't know here how to trigger it. Yeah, imagine that the 146, which is the plane before this, which is identical actually, it's very similar. I mean, like from the exterior, it's like identical. Big difference on the system, to be honest. Yeah, very, very. I mean, you don't have PFD, for example, in the 146. It's all analogic. But the 146 was in use by Royal Bhutan, and if you, I mean, as you know, yeah, when you're flying Royal Bhutan means that you are landing Paro. So they were landing Paro with the 146 in the past. What a crazy thing, to be honest. But yeah. Yeah, we're gonna need speed brakes, for sure. Let's go down for now. So lake in front of us is Lake Vico, and then we have Lake of Bracciano. Okay. Monitoring the speed to not overspeed. So we have some stuff to do below 10,000 feet. It's not only to reduce speed at 250 knots. Yeah, I'm gonna show you when we get there. Okay, 11,000 is set to 4,000. Speed 250. We need speed brakes. Okay, I can reduce this a little bit. Then landing lights. Landing lights on. Seat belts. EPU. Start. As I told you, this plane is quite, I mean, it's quite common in this plane that you are, you are departing and approaching with your APU on. So APU starting. We're pretty fast, of course. Speed brakes. Look at that. Let's slow down the plane. Wow, this is quite a strong braking. Okay, let me reduce the vertical speed. Wow, lovely system. Okay, let's check the traffic. Everything looks fine. We are the, okay, one land. We are the second. Okay, speed brake in. Yeah, what did I feel in the... Ah, no, it wasn't this. It was the Duke. Okay. Everything is set. We do have minima. Yeah. Let's just continue the approach. Okay, we can reduce this by a lot now. Even more, 2000 feet per minute. This is Bracciano Lake. Typical view before arriving into Rome. Look at that.
Scandinavian 49 November, establish Edison 16 left.
Oh, I didn't get it, but I guess it's full established, ILS. 16 left. Is this plane here? A320. Ah, yeah, this is the guy doing the real ops in real time, matching the real life flight. So at airbase we can descend 3000. So after Exama, basically we can descend 3000. Okay, I'm gonna set up 3000 already. 3000 set. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely reduce our descent rate. Even more. 1000 feet per minute is sufficient now. Okay. We are below the glide already, so we're gonna just level off at 3000 and then switch to heading and then approach. Heading sync. Okay, we can already switch heading. Okay, heading sync. Heading select VOR. Then APU air on. APU, sorry, engine air off.
Scandinavian
Okay.
49 November, landing runway 16 left.
Nice. Let me see here. So you have this, we have this. Okay, this guy pretty low, not too much. Maybe it's fine. Warlock armed.
Traffic. Traffic.
What? What is this? Oh, that's impossible. What? There's no traffic there on VATSIM. What the fuck is saying? Okay, slow down. Don't get distracted. Speed 220. There is no traffic. This is very weird. Maybe press some... What the fuck? That's impossible. There is no traffic. I don't know what's happening.
Descend. Descend.
Ignore,
Descend.
of course, this record. No, there is nobody around us.
Descend. Descend.
Okay, never mind.
Descend.
Hit approach. Speed 200. I don't know what happened at all. I don't know. Never mind. Laser capture. Speed 180 knots. We need speed brakes. We're not gonna make it. Otherwise. Imagine traffic.
Clear of
Alitalia 1456 full established. 16 left. Should be able to drop gear already. What? That's very strange.
Speed checked. Flaps 80.
And flaps 18. Okay. Wow, look at the sunset.
Road traffic, Scandinavian 49 November, vacated runway 16 left.
Speed checked. Gear down.
Okay. Speed. Set to 160. 150. And as he said, speed check. Gear down. Alright. Okay. And
Ground traffic, Vueling 62 Romeo Mike, taxiing to
Speed check.
holding point,
Flaps
runway 25
24.
Bravo Charlie via Golf,
Flaps
November
24.
Golf, and November from traffic.
speed 123. 132, sorry. Okay. Well, already dropped. 24 confirmed and confirmed. Well, I got completely struck by that
Cabin
TCAS
secure
warning. I
for
don't know what happened. There was no traffic. But yeah, whatever.
Speed checked. Flaps 33.
Not required. Toga set in case. I mean, Toga power set in case. And auto throttle off. Autopilot off.
$500.
Of course, we don't have reverse. Ooh, what?
Minimums.
Continue.
$100.
Air brakes out.
Air brakes out.
50. 40. 30. 20.
Hold it.
10.
Ground idle. Spoilers yellow and green.
Alright. Oh, it's super windy. Okay, braking.
Brake pressure checked.
60. Release brake and air braking. Let's clear this runway. Alright. Any checklist, of course. After landing, auto throttle off. I don't believe you. I don't think this plane can land without the throttle on, to be honest. I would be really surprised. Laps up. Taxi light. And strobe off. Okay, let me see because yeah, I know. So yeah, there was a strange wind effect, to be honest, which I don't. Yeah, I think was just the plane. Yeah, with crosswind, was super light on the front wheel. Floating again, yeah. This is a problem I'm having with this plane. Is to float quite a lot. Strobe, okay, that's far. After landing checklist is done. Let me see, I think we touched down. Okay, yeah, I thought worse, to be honest.
From traffic, Vueling 62 Romeo Charlie on holding point runway 25, line up.
Okay. Let's continue taxi Delta. Okay, the Vueling is there. Okay, it's right here. This is the Vueling. The spoiler are still out. Flaps is up. Do I have to reset this? No. Never mind. Let's turn off this. So yeah. As I told you, the flight model, you have a little bit to fight with it. It's a bit, the inertia of the plane is a little bit strange. Yeah. It's very different from, for example, a PNDG or Phoenix. In the feeling. Of course, I don't know how the Avro flies, but yeah, I don't think. I would bet the flight's a little bit different, to be honest.
Storm traffic, Berlin 62 Romeo Mike, taking off runway
Aye.
25.
Again, it's a very enjoyable simulation. I really like it. So I really like the type. Yeah, the plane is it's well done. I mean, good sound, good system. It's pretty good overall. Okay, we do have the strange music. Interesting. Then we want to take, yeah, we're gonna go Delta, November Golf. Yeah, we have some traffic on ground. November Golf and November Sharp. Okay, November Echo. No, we can take Echo Golf. And then November Echo. Fiumicino traffic, Alitalia 1456 is taxing Delta. And then will be Echo Golf and November Echo. We have the Vueling going to Barcelona, I guess. Oh, the other traffic. Okay, wow, interesting. Oh, is it? No. Yeah, there was a traffic coming from Reggio Calabria. Went offline. I don't think you will use runway 16. Oh, wow. Completely forgot about this. Luckily, it's QNH is 1015. So, no, where am I going? I'm going into the cargo area. Okay. Let's get out of here. Alright. Okay. The Vueling is going to... He's going to Naples? Wow. Yeah. I mean, it's not mandatory to do real ops on VATSIM, so you can use whatever call sign you want, wherever you want. Nobody's gonna really care about it. Look at it. There we have the Scandinavian. Alright. So left here. Yeah, we're gonna not use a gate for the Avro, to be honest. And back we are. So I'm gonna study a little bit the liveries that we got, the type of island we can fly with it. Yeah, I want to bring the Avro in some exotic places. Okay, let's go. It's cool, this scenery, because you have the old MD-80 of Alitalia. Which is, I mean, I don't know today, but yeah, a couple of years ago for sure you can actually saw them in real life. So that's cool. Okay. So we're almost there. Don't see any traffic here. Imagine the days in which this plane with this livery was actually flying into Fiumicino. Wow. And was a short period of time for what I read. I think it was just like 4 years, 5 years, something like that. But yeah, still pretty cool. Imagine making pilot to do the type rate. And then retire the planes after 5 years. Okay, taxi light off. Turn here. Here we are. Look at the MD-80s. Alright. Brake. And parking brake is set from the EFP. We want to stop chocks. MSV ground. Hydraulic pump all off. Engine pump, AC pump, PTU and engine pump 3 off. Generator 1 and 4 off. APU generator is on. This can be switched off. Thrust lever, fuel off. Basically, engine off.
Cabin crew, doors manual and
There we go. I love this song. I mean, it doesn't make any sense for Italy, but it should be like a Caribbean. Yeah, we do have a Avro flying in Caribbean. Maybe we can go there. I will check that. Okay. Fuel inner pump stays on due to the APU. Heaters off. Not this, sorry. But this. Ice detent off. It's ice detect, not detent. Beacon lights is already off. And then we can deboard the plane. We can we? Yeah. Ground power unit. Pucks off. APU air off. And okay, let's wait. APU online. Set. No, wait. Come on. Okay, I guess it's what? APU off. I don't think it's online. By any chance. But anyway, never mind. Alright. Transponder off. Let's go out. Welcome back to Rome. Beautiful plane. Again. If you like the type, if you like regional flying, if you already have some, yeah, some. I mean, it's not like that, to be honest. It would be a long speech to do, but yeah. I was thinking if you already have the Phoenix, but yeah, the point is that you have already an A320, you have an A321. Yeah, of course, it's not Phoenix level at all, but yeah. If you have 2020, you also have the Neo of a fly-by-wire, which is gonna come. It's gonna come to 2024 for sure. And this is a different, completely different type. Really interesting. So yeah, if you like it, it's suggested overall. Especially, I mean, if you're flying default stuff. I mean, the flight model of this one is probably better than default plane. Yeah, I'm talking about liners, of course. But yeah, let's go. I wish you a nice evening and see you next.